it has the ability to express that which words cannot. You know, the deepest emotions that we feel, the happiness that fills our hearts, the sorrows that break it, the love that we cannot fully express, and the loss that we have no choice but to accept. All of these emotions, for these emotions, I think words fall one step short, and that's when music takes over. I think music also has the power to heal, to comfort, and to uphold, and the most barrier-free way of communicating. And I feel incredibly privileged to be able to be a musician and to have music in my life. My name is Soojin Han, and I'm a violinist. I think my friendship with the violin came about very naturally, especially as my mother was a violinist. The first time that I clearly remember having a lasting impression of the sound of the violin was when I was down with a particularly nasty virus. And my mother was practicing in the room. It was her playing, the sound of her playing was the most wonderfully soothing and healing sound I had heard in my life until that point. And I remember thinking how wonderful it would be if I were also able to make such healing sounds of consolation for others. When I had just turned 15, I went in for the Henryk Wieniawski International Violin Competition. The usual course would be to go in for the junior competition. My teacher had different thoughts. He said, why not go in for the senior competition just for experience? I think it was a good thing for me because I was able to learn a lot of new repertoire, which was very important at the time, without being pressured in any way at all. And I went in without thinking of winning prizes. I don't think I even dreamed of reaching the finals. And I remember bursting into tears when my name was announced as one of the finalists. When I was about to give up, my mother gently said a few words to me. She said, it's your decision, but why don't you think it over for a little bit? Because I think I had 5 days before my own performance. And she said, this opportunity might have been given to you for a reason. And I remember going the moment before going on stage, when the stage doors opened. The light on the stage was extremely bright. I don't remember how I played, but the one thing I do remember is at the end of the last note, the thunderous applause that came out. And I realized that the important thing, and this was something that has remained for me throughout life till now, is not to give up. And to find the light in every situation, even when things appear dark. Performing with great artists is always such a privilege. I especially remember playing chamber music with SirAndrásSchiff. He has such a noble approach to his playing and a genuine warmth and integrity which spread around to all around him. And one thing that Gidon Kremer also underlined during his masterclasses and during his playing with us was his sense of honesty, not only in the music, but in the condition that we were at the time. So I remember once he said, if you're tired, then just play as you are. Don't try to overwork yourself. Don't try to show that you're not tired. And I think what he was after was truth, but truth not only within playing, within the music, but truth in the music, in being. I had the chance to work with the Beautiful Mind Orchestra. Which is a wonderful orchestra made up of musicians with developmental disabilities. I think I might have vaguely thought that I was going to contribute something to them, but as soon as the rehearsals progressed, I was filled with a glad certainty of beliefs that I had long upheld, that music holds us all together in all our differences, and that we can come just as we are and make something beautiful, and that music is not for a select few, but to anyone who has a love for it. I was born completely deaf in my left ear. Possibly a blow to my parents, but as I had no concept of what hearing in my left ear was, having been deaf all my 4 years until that time. So I didn't feel like losing out in any way. But I have always wondered what it would be like to listen not only as mono, but in stereo. Because that way is different from anyone else's, I think that's where the uniqueness of my sound stems from. And uniqueness is a very important definitive quality for a performer. And that is why I believe that this condition has been a blessing in disguise. My first album for Warner Classics came out in 2024. It comprises works that are very close to my heart, that have always been close to my heart. In addition to one piece that I learned especially for the recording, Bieber's Passacaglia. I am now eagerly awaiting the release of my second album, this time for Orchid Classics, in autumn this year. Well, the title will be The Seasons, with works by Vivaldi and Piazzolla. This recording was made with the English Chamber Orchestra. It was my first time working with them, and it was so wonderful because we had a beautiful rapport from the beginning. Music is like an X-ray, as one of my teachers used to say. It just shows you how you are as a person. and how you communicate, what your views about life is. And I feel grateful to have had these wonderful influences in my life, from my loved ones, from my teachers, etc. And I hope to be able to share these values and to be able to share that which music conveys, the messages of the composers, the truths that they wanted us to share as performers, and to be able to make society and the world a better place through music.